Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is directed by Brad Bird, and this film stars Tom Cruise, Jeremy Renner, Simon Pegg, and Paula Patton. When this film came out in 2011, many people thought Tom Cruise was way too old to continue making Mission Impossible movies, and many people were worried that this was going to be a watered-down version of Mission Impossible. Though this film proves those people very wrong. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol cranks up the stakes and stunts. This film brought the Mission Impossible franchise to heights it has never seen before. Also, as always, this review may contain spoilers to Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. So if you've never seen this movie and you want to avoid any and all spoilers, I would highly recommend skipping to this timestamp so you can receive my spoiler-free thoughts and my final grade on this film. But if you have seen this film, or you just don't care about spoilers, then let's talk about Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. At the time of this film's release, this was the best Mission Impossible movie ever to come out. And one of the reasons for that being was that every single fight scene is extremely memorable. These scenes are extremely brutal, and you feel every single punch delivered. Throughout this movie, Ethan Hunt is always getting the crap beaten out of him, and he is constantly the underdog throughout the runtime of this movie. And I also really enjoy how the gadgets keep malfunctioning or breaking. Never before in the Mission Impossible franchise have we seen their gadgets not working. And that is another reason why this was their hardest mission yet. And their gadgets always breaking provided much more suspense and realism to everything. Also, much like the other entries in the Mission Impossible franchise, they don't have help from the IMF, since the IMF is on Ghost Protocol. Our main ragtag group of agents are going rogue. Other than Ethan and Benji, all of our main characters are brand new to the Mission Impossible franchise, and none of these new characters are at all boring. In fact, they're actually pretty memorable, especially Jeremy Renner's character, William Brandt. Jeremy Renner gives a very mysterious performance in this movie. You really don't know whether you should trust him or not, and that's kind of the same thing with all of our characters, since you don't know who is going to turn against our main group of heroes. I am a little disappointed that Luther Stickle isn't really in this movie much, though I did greatly appreciate seeing him at the end of this movie. Though Simon Pegg as Benji Dunn is almost, if not as funny as Luther Stickle. All the scenes where Benji Dunn is undercover are just funny. He is so bad at being an undercover agent, and there is a running joke where he is envious of all the agents that are wearing masks. Those scenes are just very funny, and this joke has a very good payoff in Rogue Nation. Easily the biggest praise I can give this film is its brilliant use of stunt work. The Burj Khalifa scene might be the greatest achievement in stunt work in cinematic history. This scene is both nail-biting and jaw-dropping at the very same time. I have never seen an actor put so much devotion in stunt work other than Jackie Chan or Buster Keaton. In fact, Tom Cruise might be the Buster Keaton of the 21st century, thanks to this scene. Honestly, props to Brad Bird and Tom Cruise for making what might be the best stunt piece in cinematic history. Though I do have a few minor issues with this movie. After the Burj Khalifa scene, this movie takes a noticeable dip in pacing, and I mean, the Burj Khalifa scene is an incredibly hard scene to top. In fact, I'm not docking this movie for not topping that scene. I mean, I'm docking this movie because I did feel myself get quite underwhelmed in between the Burj Khalifa scene and the final action set piece. Though this film does pick up its pace during the final action set piece. Also, the villain in this movie is pretty weak. He is just your stereotypical evil Russian villain who wants to destroy the world. And he isn't really as threatening as Owen Davian was, and overall, his character just isn't that memorable. Overall, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is a very solid action flick, and it is one of the best action movies to come out of the last decade. Though the Burj Khalifa scene does boost this movie by a few points in my book. And that is why Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol gets an A. I hope you enjoyed my review Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. And if you did, give this video a like. And if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And shout out to Rob Halford and Scarlett Johansson.